Here's the car. It's 2019. 2019 Nissan Kicks. AutoProPAD. Okay, once again, AutoProPAD for Nissan Kicks 2019. A word to the wise: you must use the correct button pattern on these keys. The customer had all keys lost situation and instructed me that they had a 3-button remote, a 3-button prox, and they asked me to provide exactly what they had before. They didn't want the 4-button. They don't use remote start. So I did what they asked, and that didn't work. The key starts the car without a problem from proximity function. You don't have to touch it against the button. But the lock button doesn't do anything, and unlock locks the doors, and nothing unlocks the doors. Well, the button on the outside of the handle does. So I'm going to put that back in today and redo another one with the proper 4-button pattern. I spoke to the dealership, and that's the one that it requires. So just bear in mind, it must be the correct button pattern or things won't work correctly. All right, here we are. Nissan. Agree. Get rid of the old programming. Now, there's a slight flaw in the location where they've put the Nissan Kicks programming. You're going to go to Program Keys, select from Type, Smart Key System, and even though this is a 22-digit PIN code, you're going to go to the 4 PIN code system, and there it is. You see right down there, Kicks. So it's just misplaced in the system, but it'll work. Hazards, program key. Oh, I gotta go get my mobile network. Hold on. Okay, back again. I just turned on my phone as a mobile hotspot. Connect to the network. Now I gotta send this code. Wonder if I can highlight it. Nope, gotta manually enter it into. I'm using NASTAF to provide me the key code. So, the programming pin. So once I do that, I'll be right back. Okay, continuing on. I got the 20-digit passcode through NASTAF using the 22-digit out code. FYI, you want to go under. If you're using NASTAF, you want to use immobilizer reset request and or immobilizer reset and key code request, but that's what they call it, immobilizer reset. And as well, when it asks you for the password, what it's talking about is the Authy code. If you don't have Authy, AUTHY, you need to get the Authy app. It's a whole performance using NASTAF to do this kind of stuff, man. Anyhow, let's give it a crack. All keys will erase. Program those 4 keys. Yes, to continue. By the way, another FYI, typically speaking, in the past, we'd always introduce the new key first when we're putting in more than one prox, like a second key situation, because the original key is always reliable to go back in. However, since the 2014 through 17 Nissan Rogue problems, Nissan bulletin to Nissan Text is to always reintroduce the working key first. So that's what I'm going to do. And there's also some confusion with the programming here on the ProPAD. It kind of gives you indication as though it's got a key ignition instead of this being a prox, but let's walk through it and see how it goes. Insert the key ignition switch and press OK to continue. So this is obviously where we're just going to press that to turn the ignition on. Let's hit that. Okay, let's try and do this again. Let's do our 2, 3, 4, 5. We're waiting for the 5 flashes of the security code. Then we're going to turn the cluster off. We're going to use the next key. This is a little awkward. 3, 4, 5. Turn that off. And we're going to kill it. Then we're going to use the original key to press it and start it up. That seemed to do it. Let's try the next key. Key registration complete. There we are. Okay. Yes, I did that. So I've been bypassing the AutoProPAD's instructions. There's a standard protocol for programming Nissan Proxes. If you don't know it, it's basically just touching the start-stop button with the key, rather pressing it and then turning it off and then doing it again with the next key. So I haven't been using the ProPAD for that because of the standard protocol. I'm going to just unplug this now and kill that, and let's give this a crack. Turn off hazards. Okay, now I'm going to test each key one at a time, but using this key, the one that's proper, lock, unlock driver's door, unlock all doors, whereas the 3 button, lock does nothing, and unlock locks the doors. All right, that's it. Programming a 2019 Nissan Kicks using the AutoProPAD. All the best, gentlemen.